Hey, hey, hey! Welcome back to another tips and tricks in Minecraft, of course. I should say Minecraft tips and tricks. And you might be wondering, what is this starting to look like? Well, if you look at my handy inventory, I have a few things. Gold, well, that's part, and redstone, and some tracks. Why do I have that? Well, I want to show you some handy tips that may help you to build your little railway. One handy tip you might want to know is to let's start off with a quick tip. I don't really have this quick tip can be pretty useful for storage of ores in general. So you can do this, make a block, and this will help you to store a lot more ores and blocks and all that stuff. Also can be used for decoration if you want. But for now, we're going to just put that away and put that in there. And we're going to start off building our railway. Now I want to start off with some redstone railways. How do you build this? Well, you need some gold. You need 3 gold ingots on both sides. And you put the stick right there and redstone right there. Now, this recipe I tend to get confused of a lot of times. But it's good to remember this. For both tracks, you need your ingots over here and your stick in the middle. And all you have to do with the powered rails is to put in redstone on the bottom. You get 6. So for this, you want to start off with some redstone going down here and going down here. Now you need it to be powered some way. But since I want it not to be powered by, well, let's see here. I do not want it to be powered by a redstone torch because that would give it continuous power. However, I want it to be able to give it quick energy. So for this, we're going to use a wooden button. Now this would be useful. You put it right next here. And you see, it can turn it on. Now I have this space over here, so it allows me not to only be able to push it in, but also to be able to have room for the button. So I don't think you can put a button this close to the rail, so it's good to know. Now, when I wanted to build this, where am I going to build it to? I'm going to build all the way to that other base that I have way over there. But not the one near the jungle, because that would be a long time. But still, this would be a long time. This is a good way to connect some places that you probably will visit often and a lot. So it's also a great transportation. So here we have our railings right here. So we're gonna get rid of this one here. So we're gonna just go over here. Make sure, as you have in the past, stay pressing shift while building it, and you will keep on going. Now, I'll definitely be showing you some handy tips and tricks building this railroad. I'm not sure how long this will take, but I will show you some very basic stuff you can do. So, for this, you can build it over here. And now we're going to put some tracks down. We can test that this works by doing this. Now we're probably going to fall off the tracks and end up in the water, but that's fine. We'll be able to recover ourselves. I have some carts, and that's 5 in a boat shape. Remember what the boat shape looks like? Well, it's basically like this. Do 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 do. There you go. There's your little cart. Okay, now I have 3, so that would be a good amount. It's good to have a good amount of carts handy, because you never know, you might lose them, or you might be traveling between each one, you know? Good to keep them stored. So we're going to put that right down there. So now it's going to be on the slope. You want it on the slope, but not here, because you want it to be able to fire off. So it's going to be like that. So it's going to fire us off. Here we go! And hey, it stopped right there. Good. That's a good sign, I guess. I don't know if that would have happened if it was an older version, but that's basically that right there. You can test it and it will work, and it will give you a good idea that this is working right here. Now, of course, along the way, we do want to have a bunch of other stuff here, like we want to build our handy, super duper powered rails for when this is going to go, because it's not going to last forever, but it will help it to speed it along as well. I'm not sure how far this travels anymore, because it used to be, after a certain point, it would just stop, slow down very much, but it seems like a couple updates, the rides have been more steady, so just keep it down. Now, for busyness, for, well, quickness, I'll just lay down a couple things down here, put it down, 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 put it down. This is a great, if you're traveling like a straight distance, this is a great way to set out where you want to put things and have it settle down, you know. Now I do want to make this turn right here, because I don't want it to go right over where that area is. I want it to turn so that I can turn more down that way. Now we can put our turning right here, a right angle. Now I'm going to put down some of these right here, so that we can see how far is this going to take us. Of course, all we have to do for this is basically put the corner in there, and then put it there, and it'll automatically have us our direction. Now, let's test this. I want to make sure we know what we're doing. So we're going to put that right in there. And we're going to travel about... Now we're going pretty slow, looks like. So we're going to slow down quite a bit. So probably this turn is where we're going to want to have our little thing. Look at that. There we go. It's going pretty slow, but we want our power rails to make us go faster, to travel faster. It looks like it does travel pretty far still, but it goes slower without power rails. So right now we can use power rails for that, to go quicker. Now you can tell I have lay down three, because that will be not the amount that the redstone powered torch will take it, but we need to put a... fell. I'm bad. We need to put our redstone torch near the side, pretty close to it. So we're gonna have to put that right there. Oh yeah, we can build our redstone torches in here, so that's a good thing. So we're gonna do this. It'll power right over there. I don't know how many it'll have, but I'll see. for this purpose. Seems to travel pretty good distance, so that'll. But I want to save it, so for this purpose, I'm gonna just put out 2, 3, 4. So that would be good. Actually, let's put another one here, so that it'll be even out. And we'll put some right here, 'cause it might slow down around here. So when you are building a corner for this, you don't want to put that there and then put this, because that won't connect. You want to put another one right over here. And then you put it back over here. Wait, why isn't it working? It usually does that. Oh, okay, so we're probably just gonna have to do it the regular way. Okay, so we'll just have that right there. We'll just have just 2 there. No, 3. That will give us enough speed around the corner. It must have changed that in the coding. I don't know what it is currently, but I'm sure it's something to do with that. So, here we go. Just go into our thing and do this. And that's pretty much what I got for the building. Our handy super duper thing. Ah, there's our Enderman. I want to kill a bunch of these so that we can build not only a bunch of ender chests, but also find a stronghold. Isn't that right, Indy? I call it Indra, don't I? There we go. Let's eat a golden apple. That will help us. Go away. Bye. Go. Go away. I'm running away. Don't want to get killed. I'll just run right in this door. Haha, you can't get me now. Anyways, I'll sign off right now. Anyways, that will be the end of our series. Well, not end of the series, but end of this episode. And as always, if you have enjoyed this episode, a like is appreciated. And as always, if you want to keep up with handy tips and tricks that I'm hopefully providing, as well as joining me in the adventures and all that fun stuff that are coming around, like horror, you can have your Dead Space and Amnesia custom stories, and all that goodies, and so forth. And as always, I'm RJ Lantum 89, signing off with peace and love.